Hi, this is Dr. Graves from the California State University at Northridge Geography and Environmental Studies program. This is a quick video tutorial to show you one possible way to do a quick and dirty content analysis using a website and Excel. So content analysis is a technique that people use in various ways to understand trends in data. The data can be taken from interviews, from newspaper articles, from television shows, whatever that you have dialogue or words, and you want to find if there are trends in the discourse, the set of words, all of the words that are printed. And so what I thought I would do is share with you some of the data that I used for a study that I did 2010, somewhere around there, maybe earlier, where I took a look at all of the medical marijuana dispensaries that were in Los Angeles. The effort that I was heading up at that point was to see what types of marketing strategies were being used by these over 400 medical marijuana dispensaries or collectives. As I drove around, being a geographer, I was looking at the ways the landscape, the stores, these outlets were presenting themselves to the public, and I was noticing that there were sort of trends where some were trying not to be seen, some were trying very hard to be seen, offering what was, sort of an invitation to party and get high. Others were offering what I thought was a very medical appearance, legitimate medicine, and then others were presenting themselves more or less as sort of health food stores that, it's a natural solution to the ailments that marijuana promised to cure. So one of the things I did was I took a lot of photos, but I also managed to gather a very large collection of the business titles, and I thought, well, maybe if I can find specific trends in the way the businesses are naming themselves, then I can offer an analysis and build a typology of categories of dispensaries. And so this is what we're going to do with the data. So it's really quite easy to do this. I have the names here, and I'm going to show you this. If you're in my class, then I'm going to expect you to do the same with this column here, the DBA, which means doing business as. Maybe I'll click that as green here, and I'll expect you to do it once here with 2017, and then once again with the DBA name for 2023. And we'll just take a look to see, has there been an evolution in the marketing of marijuana since 2011 when I first did the study. Here's the category I'm going to use, this green one. I've highlighted the whole column, so that's Control Shift down if you're on a PC, and then I'm going to press Control C to put it in the clipboard. Notice just the little chase lights around the column B. Then I'm going to bring up a website called TagCrowd. TagCrowd is one of several word cloud creators online. This one's nice, it's free, and I made a donation to them so that I feel okay about using the service. And all I'm going to do is paste as plain text, so that was a right click, just paste my list from Excel, from that column, and there it is. I set the language to English. Maximum number of words to show, 50 is probably okay. Minimum frequency, let's put that at 5. And because I'm not interested in words that appear only once, probably a minimum of 5 out of 429 rows, I could probably set that at 10. Show frequencies. This is important. Click yes. We want to know how many. And group similar words. Yeah, that's fine. Learn, learned, learning all get grouped under learn, under the example here. Convert to lowercase. Yeah, that's fine. That's not important. And don't show these words. And I've already done this, so I know one of the words I don't want to see is ink, as in incorporated. That's not necessary. And you can do several iterations of this and find that there are multiple words that you don't want in there. I believe the word the is already excluded purposefully. So that's sort of it. All you have to do then is click visualize and wait a moment. Boom, that was quick. And here we have a word cloud, and I'm just going to copy that, the word cloud, highlighted the whole thing, and press Control C. I'm going to come back over here to Excel. I'm going to press Control New because what I want is a brand new worksheet. I'm going to just Control V or paste that in, and that didn't work. We don't want that. So I'm going to come down here and then click on Paste and Match Destination Formatting. So I've got a sort of a plane, and this I can delete this altogether or leave it, it doesn't matter. And now we have this long sort of list of words that go across in our word cloud. It goes all the way over past row AA, and because it's horizontal, it's kind of hard to work with. So I'm going to show you a trick for turning that around. The first thing I want to do is click on Data, and then we want to look for Text to Columns. So we want to put each of those words in its own cell. So click Text to Columns, choose Delimited, click Next, and the first thing we're going to do is just, well, let's make the delimiter the right parenthesis mark, just like that. Put that in the other column and then click Next and then Finish. And now we have all of these all the way across, all the way to column AX. So highlight all of those, press Control C, and then we want to come down here just a bit, 2 cells, and go back to the Home tab, press Paste, and the down arrow, and then we want to choose Paste Special. And from that we can paste values is fine, but the important one is transpose. What it's going to do is make it take the row of data and make it a column of data. Click OK, and now there we have all of our data in a column format. Going to click on 2, drag down to 3, delete that, don't need it anymore, and here we could put in word and then count. One last step, I'm going to highlight everything from cell A2 where it says AKA all the way down to cell A51, and I want to do this once again where I click on data and text to columns, and we'll click next, and we're going to change our delimiter from a close parentheses now to an open parentheses, and that will break our data into 2 columns, and we click Finish. Now all we have to do is go to Home and sort A to Z, but we'll want to do it the other way around, I suppose. Sort Z to A, and we find certain words are far more popular than the others in terms of the marketing or the description of medical marijuana places. Caregivers is a really important one, but collective was essentially what all of them were supposed to be. The business model was a collective, so perhaps could ignore that. Green's quite interesting. Maybe we put that in green. And then herbal, also in green. So these are probably places that are selling the service more as a healthy option or a natural solution. Organic certainly would fit in there. And then you can see natural, one of the categories that I would have discovered by going through here. Alternative, those sorts of things. Whereas pharmacy may be something that is more like in the legitimate medicine category, and we may want to put that in, say, blue. We may want to also put patient in blue because this is a medical treatment. So you get the idea of how to do this sort of low order version of content analysis. Your task is to do this not on the 2011 data like I did, but on 2017, and then repeat it for the 2023 data. Get a screen grab of at least the top of your list, and then put that in a Word file. Write for me a paragraph or two about what you did and what the value of this technique is for analysis of qualitative data. Like it's a quantitative analysis of text or verbal information. That concludes this video tutorial.